Good evening. I'm here to talk about car or catch a ride. Now, we here at Duke have a problem, and that problem is transportation. It is very difficult for students to get off campus to where they need to go. Our solution, a student-run carpool system, where we can connect drivers and passengers. Now, imagine you are driving to the store, and you have 4 empty seats. By using our system, you can post that information on the website where a passenger can read that information and pay for a seat. That expense will be paid to the driver, who will then use it for gas or other expenses for driving. We think this system is attractive to both drivers and passengers. Not only is it environmentally friendly, but it also can foster community between students in passenger-driver interactions. Some goals that we want to reach are first designing this system where the website where passengers and students, passengers and drivers can interact with each other. Secondly, we would reach out to student organizations and the Greek system since they constitute a large amount of the student body. So we can establish 1, our first customer base, and 2, a large proportion of drivers, since those are the kind of groups that would have cars. Lastly, we would want to regulate prices to ensure that drivers do not try to undercut each other and drive each other into more competition, which would then skew prices, which then would cause unfairness among passengers, and then therefore defeat the whole purpose of this system, which is to enrich community. This is just a recently developed idea, and we're primarily looking for feedback to help develop it more.
Where's your profit come from?
Well, right now we haven't actually thought about a profit margin, which is why we're looking for feedback. But some ideas that we've tossed around is if it becomes ubiquitous, if it becomes like a very popular website, if there's a lot of traffic to the website, obviously ad revenue. And we've also thought about taking a small commission between every interaction between the driver and the passenger.
Yeah. I mean, I think that would be the clearest, a percentage or a set fee out of every transfer. And you could do it if they're paying online.
Right.
I think that would be that much easier.
And for advertising, I guess you know your target demographic, who's visiting the site, so it's pretty easy to target ads there.
Have you reached out to the student body at all to really get much of a feel for how interested students would be in using a system like this?
Actually, right as we came here, we were told that the DSG is looking to set up a system very similar, and they seem to be interested in maybe talking with us and meeting with us about it.
Are you working on a website yet? Do you have technical people already helping you with that?
As of right now, my team consists of 1 other person, and he's an electrical engineer. So while we have some experience with that, we would actually be looking to recruit more programmers.
You said that one of your goals is to prevent sort of price competition among the drivers. I would think that you would be setting the prices and have sort of a standardized price. Wouldn't that be something that a consumer, they don't want to be searching for?
Right. That's what primarily we mean by regulating price, like set a standard price. But obviously, it can be skewed for like different events. Obviously, demand for drivers will be really high when people are heading home. They need rides to the airport and such. So it'd be like more in our favor to make it more attractive to drivers, thus recruiting more drivers and drive kids to the airport.
How would you get drivers to post on the site?
Well, we would eventually hope that it would be attractive for the drivers to post by themselves. Like they would be motivated because they would earn a small profit from this.
Right. Another question. Is there any kind of liability involved with something like this for the drivers where, if I pick up students and agree to drive them around any places, am I liable if I get in an accident, somebody's injured, or, have you looked into that?
No, not really.
All right, feedback?
For an early stage idea, I think it's, you presented it well, and I think it sounds, it's an intriguing idea, and I think the strongest point to me was that, I think that's probably an unmet need on campus. I could see, I think every college student who is currently in college or formerly in college knows that if you don't have a car, it can be a real headache.
I don't have a car. So, yeah, it's a great pitch. You covered all the points, and And I don't remember if it was in the pitch or after the pitch, but you said that DSG is looking to possibly get involved with this. So having some campus support behind this definitely makes you a lot more credible. And you should mention that in the pitch if you did.
I agree totally with Nick, and I would say maybe, you know, if you could do a little more market research and really have some, you know, potential numbers about the actual, you know, number of students at Duke without cars, and, you know, maybe some info about how much time they spend every week needing to go someplace or troubles, you know, how interested students really would be, that'd be also pretty helpful to really define your market.